modern age, people seek entertainment in all places, yet there is one place Western audiences tend to avoid. This place brings only the weirdest of movies and shows, and this place? Japan. They have anime that people either defend too much or hate without seeing it themselves. But there is one
One.
underlying factor that everyone can agree on. It's weird. So when a movie's so weird that nobody saw it except for this one girl, but that's not the point, comes out, who will show the mainstream that it is good.
Not me, you prune. So Satellite Girl and Milk Cow, a movie that I've heard that was good, or that it was too weird for them to make an opinion on. For the people that say it's good, they only make the argument that the animation is so good, that it's Ghibli quality. I got these arguments from real people and not reviews, which is an odd choice as none of my friends care about the quality of movies and just say they're good. But why would I do that? Because there are absolutely no reviews of this movie on the internet that give a clear statement on what the movie is. That's odd. The movie is also not animated by a Japanese company, instead being animated by a Korean animation studio, which is the more stranger when you compare it to Japan-based animation studios and find that this movie is actually Ghibli quality like what a lot of people have stated. So why this film, out of all films to review? Why a random movie like this? Well, kids, a group known for redistributing films all around the world into the Western audience, actually made an English dub of this film, which attracted a lot of people's attention to this film. I mean, it still wasn't a whole lot, but a decent amount of eyes. And one of those pairs of eyes were mine, and I, along with all of the other people who knew about this film, wanted to watch it to see how weird this could be. And is this film a hidden masterpiece? Well, no. It's not a great film, I'll tell you right off the bat. The movie is all about relationships and how a broken relationship can affect somebody both emotionally and physically. The main character, in his current state, is the result of a broken relationship. The main character in particular, is a musician that was deeply in love with someone, before he realized that he was viewed as another option to his lover's eyes. This turns him into a milk cow and a slob, if you see the first epic poop joke in the beginning of the film. Now this is a great concept to show a broken heart while also being a tad bit subtle. It's great. Now this is where the movie falls a bit. The main conflicts are introduced in this section of the film, being the incinerator and an unnamed corporation. The incinerator is a giant oven that seeks broken hearts and kills them if caught. The incinerator also kills normal people if in their path. Now, who do you think stops the incinerator? Is it the authorities? Is it a resistance force of broken hearts? Or is it a random roll of toilet paper that is also a wizard? Got your guesses in? It's the roll of toilet paper. This movie can't get any weirder, I swear. This is where another character comes into play, being Kitsat-1, a satellite that is turned into a girl by the wizard, which will be referred to as Merlin for the rest of the review. Kitsat was made as a simple satellite, just to take pictures of the Earth while in orbit. After being in decommission for a long while, Kitsat hears a song from the main character and comes down. And then, it's just Kitsat fixing the musician's life. But uh-oh. There's another villain. It's the corporation that also seek out the broken-hearted, and it turns out there are other people like our main character, being turned into animals. The corporation just wants the livers of these people because it's in hot demand. If you've been paying attention to this review, you might notice that it's all over the place. It might seem that I'm bad at writing scripts, but it's actually because I'm purposely showing how disjointed the movie is. This movie is awful if you want to know the lore of the world. They never explained the incinerator, they never explained the corporation, they never explained the witchcraft, and they never explain how the broken-hearted turn into animals. The movie just expects you to figure that out for yourself, which has never worked in any piece of entertainment ever. Even with other pieces of entertainment that do the same thing, they explain the rules elsewhere so that once you experience it again, you know how everything works. But for this movie, hell no. They just imply things. They imply that Merlin was in line to be a grand wizard. He went into hiding as toilet paper, which is only told through a few lines of dialogue. They imply that the incinerator might be the cause of why people are turning into animals, but it's only guessed through the main conflict of the film, which is destroying the incinerator. But then, Kitsat is dying and the only way to save her is to destroy the incinerator from the inside. And once the incinerator is dead, the main character is human again. So wait, was it the power of his bond with Kitsat that turned him back, or was it destroying the incinerator? If Kitsat destroyed the incinerator before the bounty hunter caught her off guard, would that have turned the main character back into a human? They never explain things and it's only implied. The film is just the musician trying to get his human life back, and it's accomplished with Beauty and the Beast style hijinks. If you haven't caught it yet, it's South Korean Beauty and the Beast and it's styled in a more confusing way.
Yeah.
To sum it all up, I personally don't like the film, but is it good regardless of my tastes? It's alright. It's one of those movies that you can only watch with friends only to laugh at. It's also one of those films that you can distract your kids with. If you don't have kids or friends, this movie is not preferred to watch if you want to watch it legitimately. Thank you for your time.
Left every day, ordinary ways, at a door.